Today, we are going to look at the Firman Tri-Fuel generator 1 year later. I'm going to share with you 15 things I've learned about this over the last year that'll hopefully make the decision to purchase this a little bit easier. Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Welcome back to the workshop where we create community, find freedom, promote preparedness, and share success. Back with another review for you. If you want to know more about who I am, run by toolmantim.co. Check it out over there. So let's dive in. Okay, so this has been a beast. I bought this 1 year ago this week, and I love it. You've probably seen some of my other review videos on this, so I wanted to share with you 15 things that I've learned over the last year that have answered questions that other people have had, things that I didn't even know, and I guess 15 reasons why I love it even more now than I did 1 year ago today. If you're here right now and the Firman Tri-Fuel is on for $200 off, buy it. That's the best price off I've seen. I bought this a year ago at $200 off. I've seen it maybe twice since. Occasionally it gets in like a home maintenance rebate. So if you see it mixed in with a $200 rebate, grab it. But even if you're in a hurry to get it, 6 or 7 times in the last year at Costco, it came $100 off. So if you can even get it $100 off, grab it. Anytime it's on sale, it's a good deal. Number 2, Costco now carries a gray version. Just replaces all the blue with gray. I think there are a couple of reasons why. I've been asked. It's identical in form and function. The only thing that it has that the blue one doesn't is a low CO. So if the carbon monoxide gets too high, or low oxygen, whatever, it'll shut off automatically, and it meets California emission standards. I think they brought it in during the shortages to make up for it. So that's the only difference between the gray and the blue. Everything else is the same. Something else that really surprised me, I did a decibel check on this, and it is no quieter running off natural gas or propane than it is on gasoline. I thought for sure the gases would be quieter than gasoline, but no, all the same. So I ran this, tested my entire house off of gas, natural gas, and propane, and gasoline gives you the most watts out of it, but even with that, I wasn't able to run a 2-ton central air unit. Not because it couldn't handle it, but because it couldn't handle the spike in power as soon as it starts. So I'm gonna install a soft start for my central air, and then it should run even off of natural gas. The thing that blew me away about this is it comes with absolutely everything you need. It comes with a wheel kit, comes with the handles, comes with a battery, comes with the oil, comes with the wrench to put the wheels on, comes with a funnel to put the oil in. It comes with a splitter electrical cord. It comes with a propane regulator. It even comes with a cover, which I should use more often than I do. But it literally has everything out of the box that you need. Now, 3 upgrades I have made though. You don't need to, but the one I would say is absolutely essential is right here. I've installed a trickle charger on it so that it always keeps the battery charged in between running times. I also installed a quick release coupling for natural gas because natural gas is my go-to. And I picked up a Gen Tent portable generator cover. All 3 of those have been great. If I had to eliminate one, it would be the Gen Tent just because it costs so much. But other than that, those 3 upgrades were essential in my mind. This thing is heavy. It's over 200 pounds dry weight, and with a full tank of fuel, it's 250 pounds. So make sure that wherever you need to have it when you're running it, you're able to pull it on a nice flat ground. It does pull well, but just make sure, keep that in mind, that it's almost 250 pounds with a full fuel tank on it. One thing I noticed, if it's set for a while, it does tend to start a little bit hard on gasoline. So, a little trick I learned, start it first on propane. It starts up beautifully on either propane or natural gas. Then switch over to gasoline. Everything's warmed up. It tends to start a little better at that point. Everybody was worried about the electronics. It runs electronics beautifully. I tested everything in my house. Large TVs, small TVs, Xboxes, modems, computers, everything ran great. So I haven't had an issue with that. And then on top of that, there was a lot of rumors that the total harmonic distortion was like 25%. So I contacted the company directly. I have the email to prove it. They said it runs between 11 and 14%. Still dirty power, but it's clean enough that it hasn't damaged any electronics that I've ran it with. So I had 2 significant power outages in the last 12 months with this, March 31st of last year and November 27th of last year. March 31st was 2 separate power outages at 4 hours apiece with about an hour in between. and then the 27th was about 4 hours in the morning. Both times it was wet, heavy snow, and this thing had no problems at all running with wet, heavy snow all over it. I didn't put a cover on it on purpose because I wanted to see how well it worked. I also got asked quite often, how long will it run on a 20-pound tank of propane? 6 hours at a half load. Hope that helps. About 4 hours on a full load. Keep it covered when you're not using it. That cover that comes with it might seem cheap, but it's indispensable, because what I find is you spill a little bit of oil, a little bit of gas, it gets a little bit of exhaust residue, and then the dirt sticks to it like a magnet. One quick tip I found, get yourself some brake clean, spray it down, wipe it off right away so it doesn't hurt the paint, and it gets rid of any of that residue really well. The only single issue that I had with it was right here on the muffler cover. I had one bolt vibrate out, and I probably should have tested that from the beginning. That was the only issue I've had. I found it in the snow, I put it back in, it was all good. So what are my plans for this going forward in year 2? Well, I'm rather excited. As you know, I did a complete install of my whole house generator, and it works great. I have a natural gas outlet hooked up, that works great. I've done testing with it. I'm going to have a soft start for my central air unit installed, and I'm going to install a permanent enclosure for this so that it'll be a little more secure, a little more quiet, a little less noticeable to the neighbors, if you know what I mean. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this look 1 year later at how much I love this generator. Anything I mentioned in the video, I'll have links to in the description below. I'll also have a pinned comment to my original review if you want to go back and check it out. And if you want to know more about me, run by toolmantim.co. You'll find the monthly newsletter, my shop where I have over 250 items that I've used and abused that I recommend, and all my social media links. And of course, hit that subscribe button, stick around, subscribe to the podcast, whatever, anything you want to know. Send me questions at therealtimcook@gmail.com. And guys, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.